So let me get this right. Mario responds to the backlash of the video of him and his girlfriend, and he says, lets me know that I'm doing something right in life. And what black women heard was that white is right. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you. On you. Put you on my face, so shawty, come and swing my way.
Listen, I know y'all want to get to the tea, and baby, we will. But for those of y'all that's been baby, my name is Santana. I only been on YouTube since I was 26. It started off going telling stories about my girl, it's time for a channel update. Now, I tell y'all all the time that I read through each and every one of y'all comments, and you'll know that I did because I either heard it or replied to it. But with that being said, I've been listening to the girls. Sky, you should do live reviews. I would so cancel Zeus and just watch shows with you. Sky, what about Now That's TV shows? Sky, I love your music. I love to see more and know about your behind the scenes process. Well, girl, guess what? Sky got you. Now, full transparency, everybody and their mama know Sky don't work for free. And a lot of the extra content that y'all want, of course, I'm not able to do it on YouTube for obvious reasons like copyright. I'm sure we all remember that watch along I tried to do on YouTube, you know, a Baddies East reunion before they shut that all the way down. Hey, Bree at ZeusNetwork.com, how are you? So listen, I just want to be able to offer that content for y'all, but it will have to be behind a paywall over on Patreon.com/ScottSantana. Now, I get it. Half of us don't know where our next check coming from. Hell, we don't even know if we still gonna be alive a month from now to enjoy the content posted. Hello, America. How are you? So what I've done is rework my Patreon and adjusted the tiers to offer more bang for your buck by trying to make it as affordable as possible, starting at $7. I'm offering everything from watch-alongs to fight breakdowns to rating Daddy's OnlyFans content. Hello, Natalie, Scotty, how are you? And you know, music, writing, recording sessions, vlogs. Listen, anything that could get this channel shut down, we just gonna try and put it on over there. Clock it. All I ask is that you head on over to Patreon.com/ScottSantana. You know, take a good look at each tier, see what interests you and what you able to afford, and support your girl so she can get to the bag like Miss Natalie Nye. Aligning Souls is back. It's a spirituality channel where I used to do tarot and astrology videos, and you know what? I decided to bring that channel back full time so that this channel can remain an entertainment only channel and we can kind of keep like the topics separate. Like I said, I'm just trying to get to the bag like Natalie. I'ma still be posting my regularly scheduled YouTube content, but just know this, baby, if you're not a Patreon member, then you only gonna be getting half the tea, okay? Nah, enough of me rambling, child. I think we made it past the part that was needed to get this video monetized, child. Nah, you what we doing. Let's get into it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea. But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
What is going on, y'all? It's Scott Santana, aka Chi-Chi. And we are back for another Let's Talk About It, because, girl, we got to talk about it. But I promise you, we're not about to be here forever. I promise you, we're not about to be here forever. And I'm going to just give a disclaimer now. This is one of those videos where I have to stress, if I didn't say it, then it wasn't said. But if it was said, then take notes. Because it's going to be one of them videos that the topic is a little triggering. But just follow me and make sure you hear what I say. Okay? Because I'm not re-explaining myself in the comments. And I'm not going to be doing other videos where I'm re-explaining myself. Okay? So we're going to work our way through this. And either you get it or you don't get it. Either you subscribe to that reality or you don't. Okay, so go ahead and like this video so we can go ahead and get into exactly what I'm talking about. Because like I said, we're not going to be here long at all.
These bitches is washed. I am the soap companies rising involved. Been saying shit since out in mama's garage. They hate to see that a bitch finally on top. Stop. Keep watching my social media. Changing my Wikipedia. This trendy to the top and tedious. I won't stop from video. Who got the trench? Who got the wrench? Who got the weed? And they all going up for me. I'm tryna party, let's get naughty. Twerk your body, work this party. I'm tryna party, let's get naughty. Twerk your body, work this party. How? Who got the trench? Who got the wrench? Who got the weed? And they all going up for me. I'm tryna party.
Let's go ahead and get into it, child. Let me put it on screen. So Mario popped out with his boot thing yesterday, and here's the video. Okay, so as this was playing, I was trying to decide if I was going to go through the comments first to get my opinions first. I'm going to go through the comments. The first comment, dear black women, y'all are beautiful. Cat Williams has not missed yet. Their songs be giving black brown beauty, but they have foreign fantasies in real life. She looked like she there for a good time only. I don't know why, but this just irritated me. Mario is consistent. Keeps him a white Latin girl on deck. Sisters, he'll circle back when he needs one of y'all to braid his hair back in his hood, feeling good. To all my beautiful black queens, it's 2024. Love and respect that man who love and respect us back, period. Even if they don't look like us. Didn't nobody tell you that this is an all-white party? Who cares, ladies? Don't feed into it. People let her post this stuff so y'all can comment and they can respond talking down on y'all. Y'all are loved. Always know that. We don't give a damn. I ain't mad. I'm finna get me a white man too, so I'm staying out of this. Do you, boo-boo? Are these the girls who was braiding his hair? Y'all know why you posted this. No salsa, no sand, no snow, no rice. Black women, please stop getting triggered when you see black men with other races. Let them be free and love who they want. Always remember who you are, queen. You are black excellence. You are melanin popping. You are black girls rock. You are black beauty. Okay, let me stop. Because while I agree with everything that this lady is saying right here, I agree with everything that she's saying right here. So actually, you know what? Let me continue reading it. And is that a 222 I see? Okay. Spirit also agrees. Okay. Hey, Spirit. Let me actually read it. Black women, please stop getting triggered when you see these men with other races. Let them be free and love who they want. Always remember who you are, queen. You are black excellence. You are melanin popping. You are black girls rock. You are black beauty. You are black girl magic. You are all these things and more. Not only are you black excellence, but you are the essence. You are mother. Now, let me tell you why, even though I agree, this post is bullshit. Because let's scroll back up and let's actually watch the video one more time. Okay, let's check and see. Are there any other posts? No, that's just it. Okay, now let's read from the comments from the top one more time. Dear black women, y'all are beautiful. Cat Williams has not missed yet. Their songs be giving black brown beauty, but they have foreign fantasies in real life. She looked like she's only there for a good time. I don't know why, but this just irritated me. Mario's consistent. He keeps him a white Latin girl on deck. Sisters, he'll circle back when he needs one of y'all to braid his hair back in his hood, feeling good. To all the beautiful black queens, it's 2024. Love and respect that man who love and respect us back, period. Even if they don't look like us. Didn't nobody tell you this is an all-white party? Ladies, don't feed into it. They post this stuff so y'all can comment and they can respond talking down on y'all. Y'all are loved. Always know that. We don't give a damn. I ain't mad. I'm finna get me a white man too, so I'm staying out of this. Do you, boo-boo? She ready for her debut on the blogs? Is this the girl who was braiding his hair? Y'all know why y'all posted this and what you want us to do with this information. No salsa, no sand, no snow, no rice. He's about to raise Dr. Umar's blood pressure. Now let's go back to this post right here that I said, even though I agree with, I feel like it's complete bullshit. This is exactly what I mean when I speak about how all of the things that she mentioned within this post is an illusion. Because y'all only mention this in regards to trauma. And one thing that I want the entire Black community to stop doing, stop tethering my identity to struggle, to violence, to trauma, to problems. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. It's not that I don't believe that there can be Black girl magic or Black girls rocking or Black excellence or anything like that. It's just that it's rooted in bullshit. It's rooted in I feel less than, I feel insecure, and instead of me actually addressing that insecurity head on, I rather create a whole other world, a whole persona that I live in, and then make that my reality. And it's not really reality because I don't actually feel that way, nor do I, give off that impression or walk with that type of confidence. It's just something that I cling on to as a means to not dealing with what's really there. The fact that this man posted this video with some random girl that we do not know, that he's hugged up on and kissing on, and the fact that these are the comments says a lot. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you watch a video like this and it triggers you, that is nobody else's fault but your own. And maybe this is the point in time where people start to unsubscribe from my page. I don't care. Maybe this is the point in time where I start to get called a colorist, or I start to look like I hate Black women, or I start to look like I can't say the word, but C00N. Because if I say the word, this video definitely not going to get monetized. But like, at what point do y'all stop this? Stop. Like, I ask all the time, do Black people want to, do you want to be equal or do you want to be superior? Because there is a difference. This post should not trigger these many people. And then it's the fact that there's replies to the comments, there's all the likes on the comments, and it's not just a one-off. This is not just a situation like, let's say that Mario has an MO and then, okay, even if you wrapped it up in a nicely presented package and you justify your hate for this post and Mario being in this relationship, even though to me that's already insane that you even care that much about somebody else who's not smashing you. But even if there was a justifiable reason, okay, what's the other excuse when this happens 20,000 other times? Because it's going to be more. Didn't Trey Songz just get called out for a video and all of that with that? Didn't the blogs just post something about Chris Brown, following a girl on social media, a fan that seemed to be like his type, that looked like his baby mom? Like, it's bound to happen again and again. So what are you going to do about it? Because sitting here being in the comments and being nasty and hateful and doing all of this, that, and the third, it's not all of the things that this girl said in her post. It's not. It's not. That's why I say it's an illusion. It's an illusion. So again, I ask, what do y'all want? Is it do you want to be equal or do you want superiority? And a lot of the times it's the comments that are you're stuck on like this idea of Black love, when really love is love and there's really no such thing as Black love. But okay. And you're trying to be race loyal, and like, it's whole discussions that we could get into that I don't care to get into. I'm gonna just say this type of energy I don't rock with. And if you this type of person, then I don't want you nowhere near me. I don't want you nowhere around me, because I can't with this. I can't. I think it's stupid. I think it's pathetic. I think people need to deal with their trauma, because a simple post like this should not enrage you that much. And this is exactly why so many people get away with, hell, the fact that there is a neighborhood talk in the shade room. This is why they get away with profiting off of Black people, because they know that a lot of y'all are emotional. They know that you're going to react, not really think about it. They do it all the time and weaponize your emotions for profits, for gains, for money, and y'all allow them to. And I don't care what anyone has to say. It's never, it's weird to me that seeing two people, I'm not even going to bring race to. You see two other people that are seemingly happy, and it makes you that mad. It makes you that mad. Then y'all start getting into conversations about who has a preference, who doesn't. And let me be very clear, because there was one dumbass who commented on my other post. And listen, to be very, very clear, I am block happy. Okay, you know how some people trigger happy? Guns, fingers stay on the trigger. Yeah, my fingers stay on the block button. I'm 31. I'm not explaining myself. I'm not doing it. As long as my videos are, I feel like if you didn't get it by the end of the video, then baby, either restart or find you a new place. Find you a new place. This is a commentary page where I'm here to give my opinion and my opinion only. This is not a back and forth. And this is my opinion and this is my page. But what I don't like is when people go out of their way to purposely misunderstand me. That will deserve you an automatic block. And one case and example is the other day, I posted a whole video about a girl coming out and faking an experience, okay, of the baddies being colorist and Natalie Nunn and Lamel Plummer. And I even made it a point to say that there is things out there about Natalie being colorist. I'm not denying that at all. But the point that I was trying to make with the video was, for one, the whole way that she was presenting it, it seemed sketchy. People in the comments called out that this was actually somebody else's story that happened to Chris Brown that she went and stole. I don't know too much about that, but that's what a few people actually commented. Okay, more than one person. But my whole point of the video was, never once did you actually approach Natalie or the baddies. Never once did you do that. But what you did do was you sought validation in the two men. And one of those men who has a track record of, I'm not going to say being colorist, but has a track record of dating nothing but a specific type. So clearly a man with a preference. That relates to this situation in so many ways. Because a lot of the women that's in these comments is mad. You checking for somebody who not even checking for you. That's number one. Or at least not right now. And the fact that that's upsetting you, that needs to be checked. But relating it back to that video, I said what I said within the video. And somebody still went out of their way to misunderstand and be like, Scott, I love you, but you know, when that kind of colorism conversations, you be off the mark, so you don't see colorism in a situation. Like, girl, please, we're not doing, like, I feel like there's some people who just want to trauma bond. There's some people who like, I don't, just because, like, I'm not one of them people who's gonna emotionally react. Just because you bring up colorism or racism or homophobia or any of that shit, just because you bring it up don't mean that that's not going to send me into action. And it's too many of y'all who hear those buzzwords, hear those trigger words, and you immediately rush to go throw your cape on. You immediately rush to go to your little phone booth and transform, especially if there's a man involved. And then y'all will sit back and get on social media and get in the comment section and be like, you know, it's always the black woman, you know, Jonathan Majors, and they want to come back home to us, and we gotta, and then you proceed to list off several things that, while you think is you supporting that person, it's actually you being a mule made in a mattress. Shout out to Erica De Niro. It's like you taking on that trauma for the other. Nobody asked you to do that. But you take pride in that. You take pride in being a doormat and being a chow, a punching bag for a lot of these men. One video like this should not upset that many people. It just shouldn't. It just shouldn't. And it's crazy too, because so if I'm to go off of y'all feelings, so you mean to tell me that if you are a black man, you're not allowed to like anybody else? It has to be somebody black? And don't even get me started, because that's just the starting point, right? Because then if it is somebody black, then y'all start getting into how dark they are. How black are they? How what's the percentage of black? What's their skin tone? Oh, that's not dark enough. Y'all are fucking weirdos. Y'all are really weirdos. Weirdos that need therapy or an insane asylum, like something. And like I said, if it wasn't said, then I didn't say it. Okay, if I didn't say it, then it wasn't said. And if it was, then take notes. So I'm not saying that colorism and preferences and all of that isn't a real thing. That's not what I'm saying at all. At all. And I shouldn't have to get up here and, well, Black women, you know you're the most beautiful, and da-da-da-da-da. I shouldn't have to give all of these disclaimers. You should know that inside your own heart, Al. You should know that inside your own heart. Like I said with this whole post that New York State of Mind posted. While I agree that that's how it should be, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. Because when I think of Black girl magic and I think of Black girls rocking and I think of Black excellence, I'm not thinking about a bitch that's worried about the next one. Damn sure if she's sitting here worried and done messed up her whole entire day because this man who she does not even know decided to step out of his race. And what about that is excellent? What about that? What about that is excellent? Exactly. What about that is magic? And if it is magic, you mean to tell me that you sitting there wasting time and using up all your magic to be worried about that? That's what I mean with the illusions and stuff. Like, no, like I'm like, and again, if it makes me look a certain way, then it makes me look a certain way. But I'm always going to be the one to give an ego check, to give a reality check. Like, no, being a queen and being excellent and standing on your own and standing in your magic is to not even be affected, to not even care. Because let's say that this was a situation, because like I said, even though we're not talking about it, I'm gonna bring it up. There are a lot of men out there with preferences. Okay, well, bitch, go get you a preference. How about that? How about that? It's literally that simple. I'm not sitting here worried about people that I ain't got. Like, what? It's just like the entitlement that comes with it. A lot of women think, like, y'all think that y'all own these niggas, and y'all don't. Y'all don't. I can go to a comment of hell, Jonathan Majors getting hugged on by Iyanla Vanzant, and all you see in the comment section is "Welcome back. We got one of ours back." And like, y'all don't own these men. Y'all don't own people. Can y'all stop with that? Stop. And then you look around and you wonder why everybody's so damn miserable. It's because y'all staying race loyal to the wrong motherfuckers. Y'all don't own these men. Let them do what they do. While you go do what you do. And if you see that what you've been doing ain't working out, then the definition of insanity is to keep doing the same thing, expecting different results. Like, I swear, everything is always about a man. It's always about it. Like, girl, go figure out who you are first. Go get your life together. Go get your credit up. Okay? How about going where you are celebrated and not tolerated? And again, like I said, I know all of that can come off a certain way because a lot of Black women and a lot of the Black community are used to being pacified and pampered, and you know, before you go in for the kill and before you go in and say what you got to say, you got to give a whole bunch of disclaimers and say, you know, because Black is beautiful, and no, fuck all of that. It becomes beautiful, it becomes excellent, it becomes magic when you realize your own worth. Not running to Instagram to see a person with somebody else, whether they truly happy or not, and then losing your worth from that. These two folks on the screen being together should not all automatically put you in a place where you feel devalued. And if I have to soften a blow, if I have to come with kids' gloves to tell you what your value is that you should already know, just based off a picture of two other people, they got you in your feeling, then something's wrong. There's a disconnect there. There is a strong, extreme disconnect there. That's what I mean when I say all of this is an illusion. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. You're yelling out Black excellence and Black government, like, but it's not fixing the actual problem at the core. It's pacifying it. It's putting a Band-Aid on top of it. And it's also encouraging entitlement. Why do you feel like these motherfuckers belong to you? Because they don't. Just like y'all don't belong to them. Let people do what they want to do. And if you see or feel like you're in an environment where you're not the preference, then go get into an environment where you are the preference. Or if you see that a certain type that you keep trying to date doesn't want to date you, then how about you stop trying to date them? Like, maybe it's me because I clearly come from an alternative type of life. I mean, grew up LGBT, now trans. Like, but that, like, I want people to understand that's like a trans woman constantly trying to convince a guy who likes women but may not want a trans woman to date them. No, you move on. That's like a gay male trying to convince a straight male to date them. No, you move on. You move on. You don't sit and write hate posts. You don't sit and be consumed with that. You don't sit and have podcast episodes about, oh, I'm the most disrespected. Sometimes a lot of y'all be signing up for that shit. Honestly and truly. Honestly and truly. And again, if I didn't say it, then it wasn't said. But if it was, then take notes. I didn't say every situation, nor did I say that everything is a black woman's fault. That's not what I said. I said sometimes we sign up for the BS and then get mad when it comes. Point blank in case right here as an example. Because if you're walking through this earth with self-value and self-worth and knowing that with or without somebody having to handle you with kid gloves and tell you how beautiful you are and your skin tone and you know what you do in life, and as like, don't rely on that. Rely on yourself and your gut and your God and your spirituality and all of that, and understand that you are already at 100. You are already rated top grade, A+, with or without any type of man. Like, that's magical to me. That's powerful to me. That's excellence to me. But like, I cringe every time I see stuff like this. Like, and it's all like, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And when somebody calls out how black people treat other races and other cultures, people always, well, how are you going to be racist? And okay, well, we're something. Because it shows in every like everything. Oh, stay out of black business. Stay out of a black woman's business. Oh, you're not invited to the cookout. Like, and again, I asked, do we want equality or we want superiority? And if you see that a man is not choosing you, bitch, choose yourself. That's not to say that colorism and preferential treatment doesn't happen. That's not to say that these men don't get out here and abuse the mess out of women. That's not to say none of that. That's not to say none of that. It's literally to say, choose yourself. Choose yourself. Go where you are wanted. Go where you are celebrated, not tolerated. Again, I can't like, maybe it just clicked different for me because and it don't. I was just saying that, but it don't. I don't know. Mario ended up coming out and responding to that. Y'all comments make my day. Lets me know I'm on the right track. He says, pin this. Y'all got me effed up. Every comment is completely opposite of reality. This is an amazing case study for the wise. And then the first comment that said, y'all are beautiful, Mario responded, on God. Like, I don't understand. Like, oh my God. Just because okay. So if I'm, okay. If I'm used to eating, and I should get disrespectful, but I'm not. Let's say I'm Jamaican and I'm used to eating jerk chicken, curry chicken, rice and peas. But I decide, you know what, on Tuesday, I want to try tacos. I'm going to have a taco night. And then I realize, you know what, as much as I love my jerk peas and, you know, my Jamaican, you know, because that's culture, that's home, I actually really like the Mexican food. And then I go as far as to open up a Mexican restaurant, or maybe I decide to just eat more Mexican food because, you know, I love it. Does that negate you? Like, I don't understand. If I eat an orange every day and then I choose to eat an apple and then I grow to like apples, hell, even if I like apples a little bit more, does that mean that I now hate oranges. The way people's minds be working. And yes, there are people out there who have a record of thinking a certain race or culture is the prize, and then belittling, black women and black, like, I get all of that, but that's not every single person. And that in itself is the problem, is that y'all look at every single person with that type of hateful lens. Direct that energy to who it needs to be directed at. But getting mad at every single person just living life and doing them, that's crazy to me. And I would nobody say. I don't. On the right track to not being supported, he better relax, because if that money goes, she's going too. My comment was just a simple reminder that black women are beautiful. That's it. That's okay. What did he say that? Oh my God. I can't with the kids' glove shut. I can't rip the Band-Aid off, rip it off. Because what was ever said to me, like, that's your, like, please stop projecting. Please stop projecting. I didn't see. Was motherfuckers not loved at home? Is it because, like, the fathers was in the home? Like, what's going on? Because if you look at a post of Mario with another girl and you automatically feel unloved or you feel disrespected, that's personal. People shouldn't have to come out and remind you that you're loved or that you're beautiful. Like, if you feel ugly or not loved based off two other people in love that you do not know, that's a personal problem. If you were truly, and then look, then y'all started doing stuff like this. If you was truly on track, you wouldn't care what people say. No, I kind of have to, because I'm a black artist that does R&B. I was just at the BET Awards. My fan base is black women, and what y'all are not going to do is paint me to be a colorist or paint me to be like I don't love and accept. And that's another thing too. Who gives a damn about who is fucking? If you there for the music, then be there for the music. I don't give a damn who the hell Chris Brown is fucking. I don't give a damn who Mario's smashing. Again, it's the entitlement. Like, y'all own these people. You don't own them. A lot of y'all got a 0.65832 split it in half chance of ever coming in contact with this person, let alone being in a relationship or smashing them. None of that should matter. Who you date and all of that, like that, what does that have to do with me? Nothing. I'm here for the music. And so, yes, he has to speak up, because if all the comments say, if these blogs are intentionally posting posts, because again, there's value in black emotion and black trauma. So these blogs are going to weaponize that. That's why they post these triggering posts, because they know y'all going to do what y'all do best and run to the comments triggered, messing up your entire day over something that don't even directly affect you. But okay, y'all run to the post, get activated, put on y'all capes. And then now he has to come out and respond, because that can affect his bottom line, his dollar. That can affect him getting invited to the BET Awards. That can affect his album sales, because again, guess who's his hugest demographic that buys his music? So if he doesn't come out and clear it up, then that's a bad look on him. All over some BS that y'all started. Imagine that. Imagine all you did was post a picture of somebody that you, hell, we don't even know if this is his real life girlfriend, they in love, his wife, whatever. It could be a one-night stand. Imagine you post a picture with a one-night stand and social media runs with it, and then now your whole career, your whole bank account is at risk. On top of people are like now looking at you like you're a colorist and you hate like y'all do a lot. And a lot of that must be internal. That's internal, baby. That's stuff you got to go sit on somebody's couch and talk about. Go figure out what's going on internally. And you know what? Here's what I'm gonna say too, and be very careful, because I see somebody that mentioned Columbus Short, and I'm not gonna mention Columbus Short or what he said, or because I didn't watch it. I just heard like a brief snippet, so I'm, But I do want to say this. Not in all cases, but in some cases, all of these antics and all of what people are doing right now does go into the thought when it comes to some people dating within their own community. And that's just reality. And people can feel any type of way about it, but that's just reality. Some people don't want to deal with all that. Some people don't want to. I don't want to deal with all of the trauma that comes with it. I don't want to deal with the, like, and that's not me saying that's how I'm speaking generally. People need to be aware of that. There's a lot that comes with this. And sometimes people make a conscious choice to say, you know what, I'm good on that because I don't want to deal with all of that. I don't want to have to handle people with kids' gloves. I don't want to have to deal with all the rah-rah. I don't want to have to be overly, aware, and because, I'm placed under a microscope. Like, and it's no different than somebody looking at a trans woman or a gay person and saying, I don't want to date you because I'm aware of what comes with you. And it doesn't mean that you are a bad person. Like, you know what? No, and I'm gonna just listen. Because again, if I didn't say it, then it wasn't said. But if it was, to take notes. No matter who you date, there's baggage that's gonna come with that. No matter who you date. No matter who you date. And while I will agree that there are so many men out there who intentionally disrespect and abuse Black women and then go and uplift others and just try to hold them up like they're a prize, and then they wind up dealing with, I understand all of that. But regardless of who you date, it comes with some sort of baggage. And that just is what it is. Sometimes for some people, they don't want to carry on that baggage. That's the realistic, most mature way I can say that. I didn't say that's my views. I didn't say that's Mario views. I'm saying those are views that are out there that some people do make the very conscious choice. And again, I can relate that back to myself. There's a lot of men who may be like, oh, you're beautiful, but I don't want to deal with all of the risk or all of the drama or all of the whatever that may come with, or, from being associated with a trans woman, right? It's the same thing. Now, is that how all men are moving out there? Like in regards to this Mario situation? No, not necessarily. Again, you do have just your assholes out there that are just moving about freely and abusing, and I get all of that. I just want people to be aware that, but I'm done talking about all of this. Ultimately, I feel like this was nothing to get upset about, nothing to get pissed at. And if you're somebody who gets upset and pissed every single time, it's like the goalpost is forever moving. Even if he was with a Black woman, then it would be, okay, was she not dark enough? How Black is she? What is she mixed with? Is the mama or the daddy Black? Because that matters. Because look at Drake, he got a white mama, and you can tell. Like, it's just never ending. Y'all are fucking tiring, and I just want y'all to get some therapy. Black community, get some therapy. Please get some therapy. Don't come to me because I don't want to deal with all that. Go to somebody else, but get some therapy. Because I see stuff like that, and it makes me feel embarrassed to be Black. It does. Because I wish I would let somebody else disrupt my entire day, let alone make me feel devalued and ugly. What? In what world is that going to make sense? That'll never make sense to me. You see a picture of two grown-ass people that you do not know, and all because you don't like the skin tone of that person, or because you don't like the race of that person, that now makes you feel ugly and disgusting and devalued and disrespected as a woman? What? So did you ever feel that to begin with? Because how does one picture take all of that away? That's the questions that y'all niggas don't be asking in the comments while y'all sitting there trauma bonding, thinking y'all doing y'all big one, but sitting there looking stupid. I'm sorry. These other YouTube channels, they'll sit there and do the trauma bonding thing with you. They'll sit there and do the whole, oh, these niggas ain't shit, and y'all already know they got the preference. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm that bitch that's gonna be like, okay, well, y'all know some men got a preference. Okay, well, y'all know some men like this. Okay, well, y'all know some men are like that. Okay, but let's take it back to you. What are you doing? Are you going to go get you a preference? Are you going to who's actually celebrating you and not tolerating it? Like, that's the approach I'm going to come from. I'm not about to sit here and mail bash all day over obvious things that we already know. I'm not. I'm the big sister that's going to look at you and tell you, bitch, you're dumb if you look at a video of two people that you do not know and a man that you'll never have proximity to. If you look at these two people and you feel any less than what you deserve, you feel like you need to deserve and feel like, then that's on you. That's on you. My anything should not affect your everything. I said that at the top of Who's in Charge of the Girls. Maybe I need to run that back, child. Maybe I need to go listen to that song. But my anything should not affect your everything and vice versa. And if somebody has the power to do that, then baby, that's on you. That's on you. That's all I'm saying. And throwing a little black girl magic and black excellence and doing all of that, sprinkling that on top to cover up the insecurities that's there. No, I'm gonna call it out every single time. That shit is an illusion. It's an illusion. It's not built on a good structure. It's built actually on a faulty structure, because you don't really feel that way, nor are you moving in your everyday life like you feel that way. You feel insecure. You feel beat up. You feel devalued. And because somebody just yelled out black girl excellence simply because of your skin tone and your vagina, now you're believing it, but yet what's really going on at the core is not fixed. And then you go out into the world and you continue to hurt people, or you continue to end up being victimized in certain situations because you are moving based off of a false belief. It's not that the idea of it is false. It's not that the concept of it is false. It's just what it's rooted in. And like I said, everybody's not going to get that. The girls that get it. And the girls that don't, have a good day. Have a good day. So it's really that simple. So, for the last time, if I didn't say it, then it wasn't said. But if it was, then baby, take notes. I love each and every one of y'all that's intelligent enough to understand this video. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Child, I wish I would. What? Okay, he don't want me. Okay, it's 20,000 others. And if that 20,000 don't, then what am I doing? Maybe it's who I'm trying to attract. Because see, that'd be another thing too. It's always niggas ain't shit, but yeah, y'all keep going to the same niggas that ain't shit and giving a box away to them. Y'all in proximity to these niggas. Like y'all allow them closeness to y'all. But then when they turn around and yell, niggas ain't shit. Well, stop going to the same ones that ain't shit. Like, they're all programmed the same way. What are you expecting going down to Atlanta into the trap house at 3:00 every Friday? Like, you gonna get the same type of nigga. The definition of insanity is to keep doing the same over and over, expecting something different. Maybe you'll get different when you start moving different and choosing different. And even if that choosing has to start with self, then how choose yourself? If you see that they're not choosing you, then you choose yourself. You choose yourself. Not stand there and wait for two men to give you an opportunity, like the girl on the baddies video that I talked about. And that's exactly why I called that hoe that commented dumb. Because you overlooked all the gems that I was dropping, overlooked everything that I was saying just to be like, some Sky, you don't believe in colorism? Ho, bitch, I just said, if you believe you was going through colorism, why would you stand there and go through it and then still try to be on a stage? And then you want me to believe that the same man who has a track record of dating the same exact type, at least 3 or 4 girls that all look the same, looked at your ass and said, no, you're beautiful, you deserve a shot. Like, what? Girl, people just be listening with their ass. Like I said, the girls that get it, gonna get it. Those that don't, have a good day. Go join the Patreon. I'll see y'all in the next one.
I'm bad, I'm pretty, hot to ditty. Thick ass shape in these sick ass cities. Pussy on fire cause she stay giving kitty. Bring the whole talent every time I'm in your city. I'm the bitch that you wanna be round. See, I'm the bitch, I'm the one with the crown. And I'm the bitch bringing cake by the pound. Have me on my knees every day, blogs, bitch, I'm going down. Deadly ass top flow game is a killer. Stomach is available to be a babysitter. No need to be shy, put the thing up in it. Nothing wrong with a late night dinner, nigga.
tastes like Skittles. Turn the shit around and watch how I jiggle. You better whack all his ass back and wiggle. And love it how I shake that thing in the middle. Ass so fat and it tastes like Skittles. Turn the shit around and watch how I jiggle. You better whack all his ass back and wiggle.